we're looking into things today, I'm going to do a pull some cards and see taking the high road versus the low road. Taking the high road, we'll do one set, versus the low road, we'll do the other set and just see what comes out. So we're going to start with taking the high road. And basically, today's thing was what about the spiritual underpinnings of things. So this would be on the order of that. I swear I did shuffle them. Same thing, the offering. We've taken the high road. Basically, I think we get what we got in the first reading this morning. Working on things. The challenge, working on things. It's about the that in taking the high road above it, we have going to smoother waters, things will move, the foundation is moving. So we have the challenge of if doing things the higher way, working with people and things, working together, higher road, and going forward, might be sometimes disappointed in an outcome, okay? It's not always going to be easy because some of the people we'll be working with are, not of the best intentions and things. But if you take the higher road, eventually things come out to smoother waters, okay? The foundation, it's going to move forward. The challenge is, the ones that we're working with, trying to work with, and moving forward again, trying to reevaluate things, evaluating again, and that's what takes place. So you may not always be thrilled, but in the end, above it all, you're going to come out to smoother waters, okay? The challenge is dealing with the people and going forward and looking what the harvest is. It's not always, so it's not saying, it's going to be peachy keen and simple and easy. It's not what it's saying at all. Again, during this time, but the thing that's above it, the higher thing of it all, is that you are moving to smoother waters. Your way is clear. Even though you're having the challenge of working with those that may not have the best intentions and stuff, and going forward, you may not get everything you want, okay? So, but underneath of it all, it is moving forward, and you are moving forward in a better direction, okay? So for those that are taking the lower road, okay? Okay. Underneath of it all, those that take the lower road are going to have karma. Okay? That's it, underneath of it. There we have, that's usually my card for the He Who Shall Not Be Named's organization and the hidden things, okay? Hidden things, stinky fish. Hidden things of stinky fish. Okay, But what we have with that at the center of it is the Hierophant. Now, to me, this also is kind of like the karma things. You can't get away with things, okay? You can't get away with things. It's known, okay? So if you're taking the lower road, you're going to have to juggle things. Things will be juggled. Going forward, there's going to have to be some retreat, being laid low. Above it, one will continue to have to go forward with new things, new energies, and the foundation is they get tied up, okay? So whereas if you're taking the high road, the energy is you're moving forward, okay? You're moving forward, and above it, remember that the energy with that was moving out of troubled waters. In other words, you're moving yourself forward. In this case, if you're taking the low road, you know, the higher things know, okay? Beneath it, you're going to wind up tying yourself up, and you're going to have to continue to go forward, okay? You're going to have to continue to put new energy out there. Things are going to be, whereas in the other one, we had, you may be having to work with those that are not, you know, not of the best intentions always, working with others. This one, they're going to be juggling stuff. And the other one, you're going to look forward and reevaluate stuff that's happened. In this case, you're going to go forward and have to lay low, okay? So a different energy with those two. One, you're progressing, and this one, you're creating karma for yourself, and you'll have to, again, go through that process and continue with it. Okay, so one is about moving ahead. Even though you've got the difficult times, it's not always going to turn out what you want it to be. May not have a lot of material success in it with having to deal with that. But the other one here, you're building up karma for yourself. Okay, you're going to get yourself tied up with it rather than going forward into smoother waters. You're going to get bogged down, get tied up by your own actions, okay? So that's the way karma works, you know. Eventually it's going to come back on you, and you may seem to have more success at the beginning, but that Hierophant is telling me the higher powers. When I see the Hierophant, a lot of times it reminds me of the higher powers. The higher powers know, and you're just going to wind up in the bottom of things, getting yourself bound up by your own actions, okay? And you have to continue above it. You're going to have to continue that journey, okay, in putting out that energy to get somewhere. Whereas the other one, the universe is offering, the offering is getting you out of these difficult waters and moving you forward in the end. Even though what's surrounding it is looking like you're in this maelstrom of difficulty, okay? So your path here is not easy. It may not look like you're making a lot of progress, and you are continually reevaluating things. Whereas the other one, they may think they're juggling things right and stuff, but going forward, they just wind up getting themselves tied up. And they have to continue to push forward while they're juggling stuff. And so this is kind of like they're going to, instead of moving forward, they're going to stay stuck. They're going to stay stuck, okay? So it's not going to benefit them in the end. Although in the beginning, it seems like maybe they are making more movement forward, but it's not the case. Okay. So I'm going to leave this here. Love and light, and we'll see you online. It doesn't pay to cheat. You're going to get yourself tied up. And even though you were taking the high road, you're going to have to deal with difficult people, difficult situations. And but in the end, invariably, you are moving forward. You are moving your journey forward. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to leave this here, love and light. See you online.